Here we are on the beautiful boat KINETIC, getting ready to do some last minute preparations to go on the Vic-Maui sailing race. Graham, moving some kerosene. Good work, Graham. Jefferson, cleaning up. Yep. Gordy, sorting lines. Nice work, Gordy. And then here we have down below. Here's David Sutcliffe, skipper KINETIC.
Hey Sebastian, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Sorry, I got my reading glasses on so I can see down here. Hey, I want to tell you about our navigation setup here, and especially our Panasonic Toughbook CF30. That's the computer that is really the brain of everything on the computer, on the boat I should say. So we're on board KINETIC for the Vic-Maui race. That's 2,300 and some miles of ocean sailing in the Pacific Ocean. Main thing we use this Toughbook for is navigation and communications. And starting with the navigation, what you're seeing on the screen here is charts of the Pacific Ocean, leaving from the Pacific Northwest and heading towards Hawaii. The red and blue lines indicate the possible routes the boat could take, and the wiggly lines show you the picture, and I'll just zoom out so you get a better idea of that, what's going on with the weather in the whole area of the ocean that we're in. And so this gives you a sense of what's going to happen in the next 12, 24, 36 hours as the weather pattern changes. At least if the forecast is true, this is what will happen. So what we're doing here is using the charting software to figure out how we're going to get to Hawaii faster than the other boats. Now, one thing about the Toughbook that's great for this kind of application is it's got a really fast graphics processor, and that helps it handle the chart plotting and these kind of moving images that we use to analyze the weather. Now, another thing we do is we hook the computer up to our single sideband radio and to a satellite telephone. And we use a single sideband radio and the satellite telephone to get email and to get this weather information updated during the race. The Toughbook's got a great feature for hooking up to those kind of things. It still has a PC card slot, which a lot of laptops don't have. And so we have a dual serial port interface card plugged into that PC card slot. It gives us 2 serial ports to go into the single sideband radio and the sat phone. And another thing we use the computer for is for hooking up to our instrument package on the boat, so we can log all the data, the performance data on the boat, wind speed, direction, boat speed, performance parameters like that. And we also use a serial port. The Toughbook has a dedicated serial port. Another feature is hard to find on other machines. And so the instruments are wired right into the serial port. Just works right off the shelf. So that's a quick intro to the Toughbook CF30 on KINETIC. And now we're signing off to head to the start line for the Vic-Maui race. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, David.